Hello, welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Pink, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about that there is another hack in DeFi. This time, Noma, the bridge, was the one which was attacked, and almost $200 million worth of crypto were stolen. The second thing I would like to talk about is how blockchain technology actually can revolutionize international trade, because, you know, the technology, the blockchain technology is actually amazing, and the cryptocurrency is, in my opinion, just the tip of the iceberg. But the blockchain technology itself, it's massive. It can be massive in the future. And the third thing I would like to talk about is that the jewelry brand Tiffany comes out with a CryptoPunk NFT worth $50,000 or 30 ETH, roughly speaking. Guys, all this in today's video. And don't forget, if you would like to stay up to date, which is very important if you are in crypto and blockchain, then simply subscribe to this YouTube channel Blockchain Bloom, because every single weekday I bring you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news. Hit the like button if you like this kind of content, highly appreciated. And also check out the links on this video because there are many useful ones. Okay. And when we look at the market, we can see that Bitcoin is actually down 2% in the last 24 hours. It makes $22,843 per Bitcoin. And we have Ethereum right now at $1,582, which is more than 6% decrease. When we're looking at the top gainers, Chili's is in the top 100 with 14%. Then we have Theta Network, 6%, and Gala, almost 6% up. Among the losers, Filecoin is the leader, roughly speaking, 18.5% down, EOS 11% down, RWave 11%, and so on and so forth. So a day when no major gains, no major drops, but we do see a couple of changes. And when we're looking at the candlestick chart, we can see actually that Bitcoin on the weekly, it's right on the 200-day moving average line, as you can see. And overall, when you look at this, we say that Bitcoin is it's in the bullish on the bullish side when it is above this line, and definitely it's bearish when it's underneath. And well, as you can see, we are like just here, but how the whole story continues, we will obviously see. This one here is the the daily chart. As you can see, so far we have here for a couple of weeks higher highs and higher lows, which is definitely good. But we'll see how long this kind of Ethereum merge FOMO is on, because this is one thing which helped the market, but many people say that actually it's a little bit dying off right now. On the other hand, we had this nice rally because of the recession data came out, and also the inflation. What's that? Not the inflation. The the rate hike numbers by the Fed, and surprisingly, both of them pushed up the market. But overall, we're still in a weak situation. No other major things has happened, so probably these rallies don't last too long. However, there will be one point when things are changing, but you cannot predict the future, to be honest with you. That's why I am personally always, which is not financial advice, but DCA in these kind of times especially, because then I know that everything is on discount price. I don't know where the bottom is, but thinking in long term, if you invest in Bitcoin, for instance, there is very likely that Bitcoin will form new all-time highs, and then when it makes it, it's more than a 3x gain from here. So it could be 4x, 5x. We will see. I mean, it depends which time in the future. So probably 5 years time is totally different what it will be in 2 years time. But you decide whatever your strategy is. I'm rather the guy who is doing this kind of DCA. I'm accumulating on good levels, and then when there is a nice rally, I take profit and then just restart the whole thing. Okay, and now let's move on to the first topic, which is all about another hack in DeFi, and this time almost $200 million worth of cryptos were stolen. So very often nowadays we have, hack, not just, problems happening to CeFi protocols, but also to DeFi protocols. And look, this one here is now Nomad Bridge. And here, when you're looking at, it's a cross-chain token bridge. Nomad was exploited Monday, with attackers draining the protocol of virtual all of its funds. The total value of cryptocurrency lost to this attack is about bit under $200 million. So Nomad, like other cross-chain bridges, allows users basically to send and receive tokens between different blockchains. So therefore, this is a cross-chain. And what happened basically that, bridges typically work by locking up tokens in a smart contract on one chain, so the original chain, and then reissuing those tokens in wrapped form on another chain. So they kind of born. Yeah, so this one was it. So they born on the other side as well. And on the the original chain, they are kind of locked. So if smart contracts where tokens are initially deposited get sabotaged, and this is what happened in Nomad's case, the wrapped tokens no longer have any backing, which can render them worthless. So this is what happened again here. The one side, the smart contract problem, those tokens were taken, and the ones which became, that was the deposit for the other side, but the deposit kind of disappeared, so it makes the other side worthless. So, and we have all kind of things like the biggest one so far. It was on Running Bridge, if you remember, 600 million worth of crypto were stolen. That's the bridge that powers the blockchain-based game X Infinity. Or, just a few months ago, 300 million was drained from the Wormhole bridge. So more and more people like to use this kind of cross-chain kind of things, but there is danger involved, and we just should be aware of that. DeFi and this whole, ecosystem is in an infant age, and it's definitely developing, it's getting better, but it takes time till it becomes more and more secure. And don't forget, the hackers always a little bit ahead of you, and they keep working. It would be lovely. It turns out this is a white hacker, and the money will be refunded. But so far, this is not the case. Right. Okay, let's move on to the next topic. The next topic is all about how blockchain technology can revolutionize international trade, because I think this is a huge thing and it's worth to talk about it. So when we're talking about the blockchain, most people think about cryptocurrencies, and this is kind of obvious because this is the hot topic in the blockchain, the crypto. I always say that crypto is the marketing of blockchain, but this is really just the tip of the iceberg, because blockchain technology itself is meant to be so much more. And I personally first became a fan of the blockchain technology, and then started to explore, cryptocurrencies, because I see a lot of revolutionary things in this kind of new area technology. So basically, blockchain technology has proven to be transparent and could make international trade transparent and even more secure. So mainly used because, keeping records of transactions, blockchain technology is a type of basically distributed ledger technology, keeping basically the records of transactions. Owing mostly to its resistance of alteration, blockchain offers time-based information on transaction. So whether they are between private individuals, corporate entities, supply networks, or even international supply chain. So it's very important that this is not just keeping a record of a transaction, but it's also there is a timestamp basically with it. And it's very important that whatever gets on the blockchain, people put on the blockchain, it's immutable, so you cannot change it, and this is the key thing. So its use case have evolved far beyond cryptocurrencies, from finance to e-commerce, food safety, voting, exercise, and supply chain management. Just mention a few. Then we have here Kadan Stadelman, who is the Chief Technology Officer of Komodo, and he's saying that blockchain's biggest advantage is immutability, what I just mentioned, meaning data cannot be deleted or edited after it's on the ledger. For international trade, this provides an opportunity for more transparency across several major industries. So Settlement explained that the technology ensures that foods can be tracked from the origin, this could be the farm in one country, to the consumer's local supermarket, so till the last point before you buy it. So he said this can help improve food security around the globe by, tackling issues like food poisoning, could be, which is, outbreaks as 600 million, almost 1 in 10 people in the world fall ill after eating contaminated food, and 420,000 yearly people die because of this, according to the WHO. So when you think about this, then it can make it, very smooth and quick to track it, where this dangerous food is coming from. Previously, it took days sometimes. Now it's a matter of seconds because everything is recorded in the blockchain, and then you basically can stop things spread before it's getting much worse. Also continuing that digitizing documents for traditional clearance process and transaction in international trade can take up, for instance, 120 days to complete. But with bills of, letting tracked through blockchain, the need of such process and potential for double spending is eliminated. So it can make it really, really fast. And this is actually very, very important. Here is, for example, a use case when you're looking at IBM working together with Marx, working on a blockchain-based solution to streamline the global shipping industry. So according to IBM, TradeLens is the name of the project, had proceed over 150 million shipping events and has saved users an estimate 20% in documentation cost. That's a lot when you're looking at these are big numbers. So make a 20% cut. It's huge. And in addition, the platform has reduced the time it to take to ship goods by 40%. So even makes it faster. So this is actually amazing. But this is just basically one example of many. So overall, I think it's very important to look at the blockchain technology, in healthcare, in supply chains, and many other things. And I think it's very important to learn about it because to working in this industry, in Web3, in the blockchain technology, this is definitely one important element of the future. And you can have a great career if you educate yourself in early stages, because guess what? So far, you cannot have basically so many years of experience because it's a totally new industry. In other industries, to become an expert, it takes like, 10 plus years or whatever, but Bitcoin is just around for 13 years or something like this. So this kind of whole thing, it's brand new, and you can get ahead of people if you are hardworking and educate yourself. And guess what? They're looking for a lot of experts because this industry is growing. So this is worth a look at. Okay, now the next topic I would like to talk about, it's about CryptoPunk necklace brought out by Tiffany. So here is the bling way to getting into NFTs from the jewelry brand Tiffany, because now they coming out with limited edition of CryptoPunk necklaces. So this is how these things will look like. There will be altogether limited to 250 editions, and to own one, you have to own a CryptoPunk, and basically it costs you 30 ETH, roughly speaking, $50,000 at the moment. And the necklaces will go on sale on the 5th of August. And just guess what? If you multiply it 250 times the 30 ETH, Tiffany, and with the first sale, if they sell all of them, can make $12 million. And just think about the resale royalties. So that can make it even more. Good question. That how many of the CryptoPunk holders, would like to have a Tiffany necklace CryptoPunk limited edition? Some people think it's a great investment. Some people think it's not. Well, we will see how it works, but this is Tiffany's way to get into this kind of NFT CryptoPunk mania. Guys, okay, that's it. Don't forget, hit the like button if you like this kind of content. Highly appreciated. Subscribe to this YouTube channel if you would like to get these daily fresh cryptocurrency and blockchain news. And of course, see you tomorrow as I'm bringing them again. I wish you an amazing day. Have a good one. Bye-bye.